Hello, Taurus. This is your general read for the week of July the 29th. Already, eh? Kind of crazy, man. Week of the 29th for Taurus. What is going down for you guys? Wow, that's dramatic. Again, whatever. If I get something here, which I might tell you, might not, it might change down here. So it's kind of like two reads. This is for somebody. This is probably for somebody else. Some choices you got to make. You're making some better choices for yourself, but you don't know the choice to make for total happiness. So you're making better choices for yourself. I think you got a better solid direction is what this is actually saying, because you have a very big goal to get to your happiness. But I'm going to caution you, Taurus, again, this is what I get from this. This could mean something totally different when I clarify down here. This could be your fixed energy. And I keep on, every time I get to you, I'm kind of getting to this, man. Your fixed energy, a lot of the fixed signs are getting a really big shakeup. This is the way you're used to doing things. Doesn't mean it's the right way to do things, okay? It's like really kind of change up a little bit of, how you do things, A leopard can change its spots, let's put it that way, okay? Making some very solid choices going forward because you want your happiness, or you're driven towards your happiness. Happiness is an inside job. Check out your sun, moon, rising for sure. Definite happiness is an inside job. It's not an accolade to achieve, like a graduation present or something like that, or buying a new house. That's part of it. These are aspects that get you happiness. Now, that's the big thing here, okay? It's never the thing that you're after. I cannot shove this down people's throat enough. It is not what you're after. It's what you get from what you're after. What you get is not what gets you to happiness. That's not the point. It's what you want. It's what you actually get from the thing, the item, the specific you have in your mind that you want. It's what that gives you, what it evokes in you, what that makes you feel like. That is what you're after. So if there's a particular car you have, hypothetically, it's not that car you want. It's, I want this particular car because that one is so rocking to me. I've always felt this way when I did that. If you want to go sail around the world, that the happiness is not sailing around the world. What does this goal of sailing around the world actually give you? What is it evoking? What does it make you feel like? What is it the challenge that you love? Is this big sense of accomplishment? Is it seeing everything? Is it the freedom? Blah, blah, blah. That's what you're after. You're not after the boat in the water. You're after the combination in what that gives you about you. That's what you're after. I need to hammer this one to you because this is what I'm getting, okay? It's not the solid direction, and that is the goal when I basically, boom, here, I got this. Okay, that's not what it is. It is what it is you arrive at, what you feel within you when you're doing things a certain way. So somebody needs to hear that, so hopefully you're listening. Like, share, subscribe. We'll clarify all this stuff. You know how all that is. Yeah, this is exactly what I said. Look at things a different way. This is exactly what I said to you. Now, this may change. We'll actually see. I have no idea. Subscribe is totally, completely free. It just means that you know what everything is going on. Comments in the comment section below. Anything you need to know is in the description box down below for personal reads and all the rest of that stuff. So, what do we got going on here? Choices is clarified by the Hangman. Sweet. 4 of coins in reverse. That's not bad. That's good. It's looking at your happiness, looking at your life a different way. Sorry, you are upside down, Mr. Lion. Musafa on your head. So the good part about it is you're going there. This is very much what I said. There's been, I think one of the reasons you go in there is you may not have loved the way some things are going. Some things, particular area of your life. So you're going there. Awesome. King of Wands, beautiful. But is the King of Wands, the sun should be totally right side up because the King of Wands is going to rock this. Absolutely. This is what the King of Wands does, man. The King of Wands is solid, guided by their passions. This is totally knowing who you are, especially under misdirection. There is no misdirection about the King of Wands, about where they want to go. 10 of Cups, fortune after the difficulty. See, this is really coming out of it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then all of a sudden it turns a little bit weird. Like here over, this rocks. From this over, this is like sweet. I've done so much. I haven't liked the way some things have been in my life, and I am going to kick ass. Very Taurus energy, rocking it forward. This is all very King of Wands, going for it. Although that's fire, this is very much you, the way I see it. 10 of Cups. Yeah, man. After all of this stuff that I've been through, I'm seeing it, I'm making it, I'm rocking it. Sweet deal. But you don't know how to get there. And I honestly think it's about the one missing link of your happiness. That's what I say. What's the one missing link? It's like you got the house, you got the home, you got the car, you got the dog. Could be love, right? It could be anything. It could be anything. There's one thing you're missing and you're learning from it. Something that I think in happiness that may have seemed like it was something that was not working, something that may have seemed fragile. You're learning from it. So this may actually seem to you like it's finally looking like, hey, I'm actually getting it. This may be finally letting go of what it has to be and really aligning and being aligned with it in unison, in alignment with what this actually is. But it's a turning point for you this week. So you may have met the person of your dreams, maybe right off the bat. Who knows, right? You may have found that one thing. You may have like finally had that job opening, whatever it is. Okay, finally there's a chance. This over here basically says, I'm working, very Taurus. Holy shit, I'm looking at things very differently. Beautiful. This direction here absolutely says it. It's not out of touch anymore. It's not out of reach. It's not this impossible thing. It's a fragile thing. It's something that can be very fleeting. But I think there's a bit of a recognition about that. It's not something you can control. That's exactly what this says going in this direction over here. Because we got solid boom, and it's like this one little delicate energy, right? It's not really that way. And here you're moving forwards, boom, away I go. And you got all this learning. This is not a real struggle. This is not a real fight. Okay, this is something that you are learning from. It's a challenge. And I think you're recognizing the challenge of your happiness really has been you. So let's clarify these puppies because this is kind of cool. What is this whole 4 of coins you got going in the past here? Yeah, different choices, another way to go about it. It is all done. You are not doing things the way you used to. Hangman, you're not doing things the way you used to. Very Scorpio energy. Check out your sun, moon, rising. It is basically, no, do I go for Bob? Do I go for Billy? Oh, no, I'm going for the cousin. This is like secret door number 3, okay? It's not doing things the way that you used to. It's doing things a little bit differently. Fantastic, man. This rocks. King of Wands. Is somebody or is this you? Honestly, I think it's you is what it is. That's the way I'm getting it. Strength card, boom. Uneasy, but the thing is, though, you got it, right? King of Coins, yeah. I think in this journey towards happiness, you have been very steadfast. You've been too Taurus. That's all there is to it. So it has made you a bit uneasy. This is a perfect dichotomy. Very solid, almost greedy, or maybe tunnel vision, if you will. That's the way I'm reading this one. This is evoking that inner work, that inner power, and something you've been doing for a life, something that's been eluding you for a lifelong period here. Or it could be mommy, daddy stuff that came back, boom, but you're doing it differently. In other words, I'm not mom and dad. I'm doing something differently. Good. You shouldn't be mom and dad. So this is the tunnel vision isn't working, and you got it, and you're getting that. You're recognizing, man, there's another way of doing things. Sweet deal. Page of Swords. So this could be you may have had some conversations about this stuff, or something may have woken you up to this. Because that whole, yeah, exactly. I think it's how you have, I'm sorry, I read intuitively, and it's how I'm hearing this is really weird. Is it conversations, or it's how you have been talking about this? No, it's not. I'll tell you exactly what I'm getting from this. It is how you communicate this type of happiness. So let's say, example, just for understanding. Let's say this is about your next partner. You want your perfect partner marriage. It is how you communicate to the next dude that you find, right? The next girl that you find. It is how you do this. If you're one of these person who stutters or goes uneasy, right? Or, you meet them, as soon as they buy that cup of coffee. So do you want children? You know what I mean? This is just an example. It is how you go about doing it. It's how you do you. It is how you do you, and you're doing it differently. How you do you. Exactly. That's been the block. How you do you. It's not this way. It's not this way. It is you. So you're recognizing it is about you and how you've done things in the past, okay? And you've been too officious, taking charge, doing things a little bit differently. This is an inside job, man. Happiness is an inside job. Done. That's exactly what this is. What is this fleeting thing here? You would not knowing why it's going your way, the moon. Yeah. You're finally coming clear about why this particular element in your life of happiness has actually eluded you. That's what you're coming to terms with here. Yeah. And what has stopped you? Yeah. Boom. You're getting clarity, man. You're waking up. You are waking up to you. You're waking up to what is happy to you. What is happy Taurus actually all about? Giddy up. You're waking up. Doesn't mean you have it. This is the awakening. Okay. This is the awakening to your happiness. It's all about you. Tune me in the comments below. Take care.